Took me a while to find this camera again, but no, in reality, different day, different beach, just enjoying the sun right now. In the end, from yesterday, I did manage to find a hotel. It was a bit dodgy, so I decided to leave as fast as possible, so pretty much 8 a.m. So after that, I just drove down straight here to a different beach. Managed to find myself a free parking. Hopefully I can get out of this car park without any issue, because getting in here was quite a challenge. Well, short distance, but it's quite stony and sandy. So hopefully either I don't get myself stuck or cut the tyre. Ruins of a castle in the middle of nowhere. Free parking, which is good, surprising. It just off a main road. I wouldn't call that main road, like a mountain road. So a little nearby. The attraction itself is free. You just have to trek it up, which, what I can see, is not that bad. Generally, this path for around, I don't know, 100 meters, well, maybe a bit more. Just entered the ruined castle off top of this mountain. I think the most that stands here is this tower right here. There's some other buildings around here, like that one over there. But I think the main point of coming up here and giving yourself a bit of work, it is just for the view, for the views from here. I'll do a quick spin, but that's the ocean down there. But you can see that, you can see quite clearly what's around you, especially with, I don't know, I just think it's quite stunning with all the mountains like on this side. When you turn around and you got the sea down there.
Castello del Monteferro is a ruined castle dating back to the 12th century, standing on Monteferro mountain range, from which a beautiful 360-degree panorama can be seen. The history of the castle is unknown and shrouded in mystery, but it is known that it was built in 1186 by Baristone II of Torres with the aim to protect the border of the kingdom from Guicciero of Aragonese. In 1410, when Sardinia was under Aragonese rule, the castle lost its defence functions and underwent several changes of ownership, including Francisca Zartalas, who found refuge there in 1668 after being found guilty of killing her husband. She used the castle as a staging ground for her escape, leaving the castle to be recovered by the crown in 1670 and abandoned. There are still parts of the castle that functions are unknown to this day, like a series of rooms at the foundation level. While walking around the ruins of the castle, you can see why this location was chosen, as you have a clear view of the surrounding areas.
Just walking back down now from the castle. Fucking hell. If you're not a fan of lizards, which I am not, I'm not scared of them, but I don't want them that close as to the one that, I don't want them that close as to that one was near my leg. Oh, that was, I don't know what to say about that experience. Wear shoes. Don't do what I did and wear flip-flops. But if I turn around, I don't know if you can, no, probably not yet, the camera. Yeah, the place is in the middle of nowhere, so you do need to bring your car here. Let's see. Can you see where I'm pointing? Right, what, this side? No, this side, right there. There's a car park, well, a lay-by, where I parked my car. The only other people here is a van from Germany. How do you know it's from Germany? It's on German plates. That's how. It's not like if I heard them speak, it is genuinely just that they're on German plates. They drove here from Germany. But yeah, coming up here, I recommend walking up in shoes. Don't do what I'm doing and get up here in flip-flops. For one, you're making your life harder by wearing flip-flops. And two, if you spot a lizard close to your leg, hopefully you're not going to freak out as much as I did. Let me get down to here. Quite a nice view. Can I zoom it in? I can. Right there, you can see is the, oh, I like this camera angle as well. It's the rest stop. What you might notice throughout the video is me playing around with the camera angles, how much I want to zoom on my face, because I don't want it to happen, I don't know if I can't, where you see something like this or see something like this, and when I'm walking my hand tends to wobble up and down, so I want it to zoom out, so no matter what position my hand is, you always be able to see my face. I think that's another lizard. Not a freak out anymore. Not as bad as a freak out anymore. So yeah, if you get tired walking up here, you can halfway through, you can wander off. It is technically in a bit of a shade, well, not really, but got a few benches around here, nice view around you, so you can take a quick rest or continuing either your way up or your way down. Just arrived at Bosa, which is one of the most beautiful towns in Italy, apparently. They have maybe not a competition, but they have a ranking. There's a foundation that ranks villages on the beauty. And Bosa, the village I am right now, is one of the best cities in Sardinia. There's one more we're going to be heading towards a later date, but at the moment I'm just gonna have a wander around the town.
Bosa, a town located in the province of Sardinia, maintaining a population of around 8,000 and has been recognised as Bori più belli d'Italia, or the most beautiful village in Italy in English. The town's economy is based on agriculture and fishing thanks to its location next to hills and a river leading to the ocean. It is believed that the town was founded by Phoenicians and later enlarged by the Romans. The present Bosa was founded in the 13th century, with the town centre moved away from the seaside to the hills after Masapina Castle was constructed. Bosa is known for the classic way of saying, "Do like they do in Bosa, if it rains, let it rain." Personally, I have no idea what that means, but it sounds good, like a good idea.
The town, it does look quite nice. Is it the best? I would say I've seen better looking towns than like the midsection of Italy, it's like around Rome or Florence. However, it is, compared to where it is, like Sardinia, quite a good looking town. I think there's quite a lot side roads here. I think that's what gives it the feel of more charming, because then you go from one alleyway into the next alleyway and you don't really know where it's going to lead you. But it does have its own charm to it. However, I don't think I'm going to be staying here much longer, so I'm going to be getting back to the car today. But yeah, I'm going to have to check Google Maps what's next on the road, and that's where I'm going to be heading. Once in the end, for today, I'm planning to go to something called Neptune's Cave, which I haven't booked because it says that sometimes the cave floods, and if you book in advance, the place might actually be closed. So I didn't book in advance, so hopefully I need to take a breath from all the steps. Can't see anything behind me. So yeah, so if you book in advance you can, but the cave floods sometimes. So I didn't do it, so hopefully when I turn up there to buy a ticket on the spot, they will tell me, no, you can't come in because it's flooded, it's closed, or they let me in. For the cave, I think there's two ways of getting there. There's a bench here, I'm gonna have a sit down. So yeah, for the cave there's, to my knowledge, there's two entrances. The first one is what I'm planning to do, is just a normal gated entrance where you buy a ticket at the front counter. You walk a few, like 600 steps to the cave and then 600 out. And the second one is where you rent a boat, I think, and they just transport you there and then transport you back. Of course, the boat's a bit more expensive, that's why I'm not going for it. Plus, if it's only 600 steps, I think I can be able to manage it without any issue. That's enough of a break. Let's get back to walking, back to the car, if I can find it. I know I parked it next to the castle, so I just need to find it. However, I'm a bit lost in the alleyways, so I can't see a castle. I know it's somewhere in that direction where I'm heading, but hopefully in a minute I'm going to turn up to a main road and I'm just going to follow that up to the castle. Then we're going to be off to the next destination. Town's not that big, but for some reason I can't help find myself. I know I'm heading in the right direction. However, how far my car is, that is yet unknown. I know I said there's quite a lot of tourists here, or people around here, but any footage I record for some reason, they seem to hide. I can't find them, which is good because that allows me to speak more freely to the camera and mic, I think I'm getting a bit better on it anyway than I was before. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but I am out of breath, sweating. I still got quite a distance. But going back to what I said about the fountains where you can get water refilled, here's one of them. Perfectly fine to drink. That one doesn't work, but not, that's how they look like. They have water flowing out of them. And you have a water bottle or plastic one. You can just use that to refill your water. So you don't have to go and buy new water every half an hour, because that's how much you're going to be sweating out here walking around this town, or pretty much anywhere in Italy. Pretty much the big key thing here is just hydration, because it is quite hot. I think right now it's 27, around 27 I think. In Sicily it was 32, and because we're a bit further up north with Sardinia, it's a bit cooler. But again, 27 for like summer countries like UK, I don't think they ever hit 27 in their life. That's torture for them. It would normally be classified as torture for someone from UK. I'm gonna have a break from the stairs. I'm gonna go down this alleyway, and then hopefully from there I can find another bit of stairs leading up to the castle, and then I can be off to the next destination. So I managed to get to the top, just right next to my car right now, but I just wanted to show you guys a bit more view from here. Also, down there is port of Bosa village. I don't think I'll be heading down there, because from what I could see there's only one tower that piqued my interest. The rest of it I could genuinely see in the main centre around here. And what by that I mean, everything I see in here is pretty much the same what I'm going to see there, except for the coastal tower. At least that's what I could see on Google Maps. So I'm just going to be heading back to my car right now, and just to show you guys the parking. I managed to arrive here a bit late, so that's the only free car parking I could find. That's how close. It's not that bad. You have to park so other cars can come by, and this is free parking. Pretty much this street goes all the way around this way and all the way around this way. It's free. You have to make a quite tight U-turn, so you got, let me get a bit out, longer car like I do with a Skoda. We're gonna let the aircon do its work, so I cool off before heading off. I've got some food with me in the car, something to drink, some water, some lemonade. To be honest, I recommend drinking lemonade here, because the lemons are quite, well, very fresh. And the lemonade tastes way different to what I have tasted in any other countries, even like Greece or like Spain, like warmer countries where lemon should be a bit more natural. But yeah, here they taste lemonade, even though it's cheap lemonade, it tastes amazing.